Welcome to Soul Awakening, where divine guidance finds you exactly when you need it most. Beloved souls, I welcome you to this divine moment of evening release. If you found this video today, know that it is not by chance God has guided you here, because your spirit needs to let go of the burdens you have been carrying throughout this day. Take a deep breath and prepare your heart to release what no longer serves you as we transition into this sacred evening time. As the day draws to a close, I want you to acknowledge that you may be carrying weights that were never meant to be yours. The stresses of work, relationship tensions, unexpected challenges, disappointments that didn't go as planned, all of these create a heaviness within your spirit that affects your peace. Some of you have been carrying not just today's burdens, but accumulating weights from days, weeks, or even months past. Tonight, divine grace meets you exactly where you are, offering the beautiful gift of release. In this sacred space, you are given permission to exhale, truly exhale everything that has tightened your shoulders, clenched your jaw, or created knots in your stomach. The divine understands your struggles, sees your efforts, and now invites you to lay down these burdens. Let's begin our release with intentional breathing. Place one hand on your heart, the other on your abdomen, and follow my guidance. Breathe in deeply through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 2. And exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 counts, imagining you're releasing tension with each breath. Again, breathe in divine peace for 4. Hold for 2. And exhale what no longer serves you for 6. One more time. Inhale divine light. Hold. And exhale all burdens. With each breath, feel the weight becoming lighter, the tension dissolving, the grip of today's challenges loosening their hold on your spirit. Your body was designed for renewal, your spirit made for liberation. Let us pray together. Divine Creator, source of all peace and comfort, we come before you in this evening hour, carrying the full weight of this day. You see every struggle, every disappointment, every word that wounded us, every expectation unmet. Tonight, we choose to release it all into your loving hands. We release the tension in our bodies from our shoulders, our necks, our backs, our minds. We release the conversations we've been replaying, the worries about tomorrow, the regrets about today. We release the need to control outcomes, to fix every situation, to understand every circumstance. We release the judgments we've placed on ourselves and others. Pause, we surrender the burdens that were never ours to carry. The weight of others' expectations, the pressure to perform perfectly, the responsibility for problems beyond our control. Just as the night sky receives the setting sun, your grace receives our heaviness. Where we have been carrying stress, plant your peace. Where we have been harboring hurt, sow your healing. Where we have been clinging to control, establish your perfect trust. Wash over us with divine renewal. Clear away the residue of this day's battles. Restore our spirits to their natural state of light, of love, of limitless possibility. In this moment of sacred surrender, we thank you for the gift of release. Now, I invite you to close your eyes, if you're in a safe place to do so, and journey with me into this powerful visualization. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a serene lake as evening falls. The surface is completely still, reflecting the deep purples and golds of sunset. This lake represents divine grace, endless, peaceful, receiving. In your hands, you hold stones of various sizes. Each stone represents something you've been carrying today, that difficult conversation, the deadline pressure, financial concerns, relationship tensions, physical discomfort, uncertainty about the future. One by one, I want you to name each burden silently, and then release it, watching as each stone leaves your hands and enters the water. Notice the ripples that form and then disappear, just as the impact of these problems begins to fade from your spirit. Pause for 10 seconds. Feel the lightness in your hands as they become empty. Notice your shoulders relaxing, your breathing becoming deeper, your stance more balanced as you're freed from these weights. Now, look down and see that the water is returning to its perfect stillness, the ripples completely gone. Your burdens have been fully absorbed by divine grace, transformed into perfect peace. As you stand there, emptied of the day's heaviness, notice a gentle light beginning to envelop you. This is divine renewal filling the spaces where burdens once resided. There is profound spiritual wisdom in the practice of evening release. Throughout sacred texts, we find the divine pattern of release before renewal. Night was created not just as absence of light, but as a sacred time of processing, integrating, and releasing. The ancient wisdom teaches us that even the divine rested, showing us that surrender is not weakness, but divine design. When we release our burdens, we are not abandoning our responsibilities. We are acknowledging that true strength comes from working in harmony with spiritual rhythms of effort and release. The divine promise is clear. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. This is not just physical rest, but soul-deep renewal that happens when we stop carrying what was meant to be surrendered. True spiritual maturity is knowing when to strive and when to release. Tonight, in this sacred moment, you've chosen the wisdom of release, and divine grace rises to meet you there. As we prepare to close this time together, let these affirmations of release settle deeply into your spirit. Repeat them silently or aloud after me. I release what is not mine to carry. I surrender control to divine wisdom. My worth is not in what I accomplish, but in who I am. Tonight, I choose peace over worry. Divine grace carries what I release. I enter rest as an act of spiritual wisdom. My spirit is renewed as I let go. I trust tomorrow to divine care. Perfect peace replaces perfect control. I am held, even when I'm not holding on. May divine light guide your path through this evening's rest. May spiritual renewal fill every space where burdens once lived. And may you walk in the sacred freedom that comes through surrender. Remember, your soul is always awakening to greater peace through the wisdom of release. Rest gently tonight in divine arms that never tire of holding you. If this message touched your soul today, remember that someone else may need to hear it too. Share this blessing by liking this video and subscribing to Soul Awakening for daily spiritual nourishment. Press the notification bell so you never miss the divine message meant for you each day. Peace be with you, beloved, until we meet again tomorrow morning for divine awakening.